Hi, welcome to the market alert for Thursday, the 17th of May 2018. So yesterday in the pound, not a lot to report. Signs of May kicking in here. Market just sideways really, very narrow range. We've had more activity on the overnight market. See that the pound has gone up just under a full cent there, and it is currently just sitting below the 135.50 level. And in the daily chart, the market remains sideways. You can see there market holding in the sideways range. However, if you look at the volume for yesterday, you will see that we've had some buying in this market, and it must be buying because prices are higher, and again trading at the 135.70 level as well on the overnight. So there is some buying coming back into this market. Are we due for a bit of a bounce in this currency before we see a resumption to the downside? I don't know, but certainly have a sideways move going on here. Just trying to find some sort of data point there, but really not got one apart from here. But if that's the case, the market's broken out there, but not convincing at all. You've also got the 20 bar average in the way and the 136.17 there as well. News today, what have we got? Nothing really to move the markets. Haldane speaking at 5 p.m. That's the only one really worth looking at. Everything else is out before the Dow opens there. Haldane, the man that wants to remove all cash and create a cashless society. So it'll be interesting to see what he's got to say for himself. And in the Dow, market higher to begin with, up 100 points, then pull back 50, back up another 50, back down 75. This price action again, market coming off the lows, and then you see prices move higher, and then they traded sideways for the remainder of the trading session there, and then trading sideways on the overnight. So yeah, really is a sign of May kicking in here. And you can see yesterday the market just holding at the lower trend channel, but down below this on the overnight. So we're fairly quiet at the moment, and we've got another bank holiday coming up a week on Monday as well. Bitcoin very quiet as well. We've seen this market not doing an awful lot over the last couple of days. You see we're in this sort of $200 range, and we get what you see in are these big spikes. Once again, where the market just drops in millions of contracts and then reverses and then comes back. So a bit messy there. And if you have a look at the daily chart, you'll see why. And that's because we've got this sideways move going on at the moment, which you can see here. The market holding above the 8225 yesterday as well, coming back and looking slightly weak on the overnight, as if we could have another go to the downside here. But at the moment, it's just very, very quiet. And really, that's all there is to report. There's not an awful lot going on at the moment. I'm going to say the May effect, which usually signals moves to the downside. But we've got a situation where the market's just gone from being quite nice with its momentum and volatility to being very, very quiet. So the only good thing is once it goes quiet for a while, it will then explode once again. So during these times, it's take an opinion, have a look. If you're not getting winning trades, then it's it's telling you that you may need to just sit on your hands until things start to move again. That's one of the arts in trading as well, is not having to trade because you feel you have to trade, but looking at the market, seeing what it's doing and saying, well, it's range bound, and if you can't trade the range from support to resistance, then step aside and wait until things start moving once again. I mean, that's it's the skill and the art in trading as well. Right, that will do it for this one. If there's anything to report, I will let you know. Other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.